Good afternoon. I can't tell you how excited I am for this day to be here and for it to be such a glorious afternoon. I want to introduce some of the folks who are up here with me today. On the dais and in the crowd, we have a number of folks. We have Phil Dordai, who is the principal for RMGM Hillier, over here, Nick. And also from Hillier, Peggy Kerr, who is the project manager, Janet Garwood, who is our landscape person, and Laura Fiodomonti. She got it. I'm a little bit excited today, and I just can't get the tongue going where I want it to go. From Alvin H. Butz, Greg Butz, who is the 5th generation CEO from Butz, and Wendy Body, who is the senior project manager, Mark Schwank, who is the project manager, and Rick Himes, who will be the superintendent on the project. From our own Office of Physical Plant at University Park, Greg Scott is here. Andy Ritter, who is back in the audience back there somewhere, Tom Wojak, all from University Park. Also with us today are part of our foundation and how we even came to be. Dr. Harold Perkins, who is my first in charge, always, our first CEO, director of Penn State Berks. We wouldn't be here without you, Harold, so thank you. Seated next to Harold Perkins, Tom Hanwork. Tom and Irv Cohen have played such a key role in our having this physical property right here. So, gentlemen, thank you for your steadfast loyalty and support. And Louise Stout, who was also part of that, she and her husband Jim were part of our original founding geographic partners here with us today. So it's a pleasure to have you with us. Martha Anardi is here, and we all know and love Martha Anardi, but I'll explain in a little while why Martha is here. She plays a very special role. Janelle Larson, of course, running the EBC division, and Nick Yeager, who is our president of student government, Keith Ordeman, who is the chair of our advisory board, and who could miss the lion? We've got to have the lion here. Here comes the lion. We're going to move this process along fairly quickly. I came to understand that we have not had a groundbreaking on this campus for a very, very long time. We didn't do one for the addition of the Franco. We didn't do one for Perkins or the library. Harold, did you ever do a groundbreaking?
Beaver.
You did one for the Beaver. Okay, so that's been a few years since we've done a groundbreaking on this campus, 1970. So, without further ado, I'd like to introduce to you Greg Scott from our Office of Physical Plant. Okay.
Well, good afternoon, and thank you, Dr. Spees. I share your excitement in this day. It's been a long time coming, and when Susan asked me to say a few words, I actually gave Kim Berry a call and said, you know, what should I say? And he said, well, I don't know what you should say, but I'll give you 2 words of advice. He said, first of all, mention my name somewhere in your discussion. So Kim, I did that. The second piece of advice he gave me was keep it very brief. People just want to throw dirt, and you don't want them to throw it at you. So we'll see if I follow that piece of advice. No, I really do. I share Susan's excitement for the project, and as I was thinking about it, I was thinking there were really 3 things that come to mind when I think about this project. And the first is sort of setbacks. This project has been a long time in the works, and we've had many discussions and many delays for a variety of reasons. And it's just great to be at a day where we're finally here and actually kicking this off and about to break ground. So that was the first thing. The second thing that really, for me, defines this project is this Penn State Berks campus. You know, I just see it. I have the opportunity to work at all of the Penn State campuses across the Commonwealth, and I get to visit them regularly. And there's just Penn State Berks is a special place. They have special people. And I think this project, the process, and the perseverance of the leadership under Susan and the various folks at the campus to persevere and keep this project moving forward, even as it kept getting delayed and delayed and delayed, is just a testament to the type of campus this is. And then the third thing is the building itself. I think just ties in really nicely with that concept. I mean, this is going to be a first-class facility. It's a fantastic design, and it really, on many different levels, is going to be the finest building that we have at any of our Commonwealth campuses. And I think that it's at the right place. It's at Penn State Berks, and it's just great to be a part of it. And I wish you all the best, and I can't wait for the opening ceremony when we have a grand opening. Thank you.
I thought I introduced you, Michael, but I apologize. Senator Michael Opake is with us today as well. So and he's on our advisory board. Next, I'd like to introduce to you Greg Butts, who is the 5th generation CEO for Alvin H. Butts and Company.
Thank you, Dr. Spees. I'd like to first thank the committee, the selection committee who chose us. There's a bunch of you here. I'm not going to name all the names. I think you know who you are, but we really appreciate the selection. We're thrilled to be involved with this project. It's a really exciting project. In order to have a successful project, you need great teamwork between the owner, the architect, and the construction manager. We've been working about 6 weeks now only on this project, and we're off to a great start from a teamwork standpoint. Dr. Spees had mentioned the members of our team. I again want to mention Wendy, Mark, and Rick back there. They're really excited about the project, and if any of you go ahead and introduce yourself to them, and they'd love to talk to you about the project and how excited they are and what their plans are for it. Also, the architect has done a great job with the design. It's going to be a really beautiful building, and I'm sure all of you are going to really be impressed when you see it, and those of you who can use it are going to be very happy about that. It's also a LEED project, so it's environmentally sensitive. Our team's very excited about that. We've done a lot of projects like that, and it makes it very special, and we'll be using construction methods that are environmentally friendly, so that's very important to us. We're anxious to set the project up as a learning experience as well for the faculty and students. You can see that we have a Progress Plaza back there that is being set up, so you'll be able to get a feeling for what we're doing at any point in time, and we're looking for some ideas too to get the students and faculty involved to show you how the process works and for it to be a really good learning experience. So we're excited to be a part of the team and looking forward to a really exciting and successful project. Thank you.
I'm glad that Greg mentioned the fact that it's going to be a LEED certified building. Some of you already have a small blue spruce tree. By planting that tree, not necessarily on the campus, but at home, that will help mitigate the carbon footprint of bringing in pieces of equipment like you see behind us here. That's part of our commitment to being a LEED certified building. All right, now it's my pleasure to introduce to you Philip Dordai, who is the principal from RMJM Hillier.